Okay, today we're on going into Primero Ranch, and we're headed to 155 acres here in Los Animas County, just west of Trinidad, Colorado, about 10 miles. And we're headed back to this 155 acres we just came in. This is Highway 12, is right down along here off the map, and this goes through off of Highway 12 and comes up to a private gate. Keypadded and electronic gate there. So we're sitting about right here right now. We're going to be taking the drive back into here and coming back to this 155 acre parcel. There's the ranch maintains its own roads, and there's no power in a lot of the ranch back in here, so most folks are on solar, or they have the property for hunting or hiking or doing whatever they do on the property. So come right down here and take a right. You get to these metal buildings. Little sign that says Owen. This is a 6 Point Drive. Pretty down here in the morning. We're in September right now, and you got year-round average winter temperature here, or winter temperature average of 50 degrees. So, you know, you got a summertime average. We just began fall. So, we got a summertime average temperature of about 80 degrees, 80, 85, 82. So it doesn't ever get real hot and it doesn't ever get real cold, but you do get the snow and the things the mountains bring, moisture. And we're going to be heading up on top of that mesa over up there, going up to the very back end of this canyon, going up through this draw. And then we'll be at the right on the other side. When we get up on top here, we'll be on the far northwestern corner of the 155 acres we're headed to today. You can kind of see the road cut up there. I don't know if you can see it on the video here. Very private back in here. You got good roads, year-round maintained, and lots of wildlife. There might be one person per square mile back in this area, or less. And then you're not too far off of Highway 12 or down to Trinidad or anything. Or you could head up Highway 12 to the mountain lakes and the national forest. And there's a couple of wildlife areas that are close around this area you can go to too. There. We swing around on the top up here, we'll be at that northwestern corner of the property. Right over here. If I'm not mistaken. That valley down there is where Highway 12 runs east and west. West out of Trinidad, Colorado, and it loops around to Cuchara, and then down to La Vida and back to Highway 160. So yeah, we're going to be right in here somewhere. This is going to be the property over here on this side. There's a valley down below. This is off property over here, going further back up into the ranch. You can see there's no houses, nothing around here. Yeah, there might be one way down the valley down there. It's access from the other direction though. Oh yeah, there's one right over there. Okay, we'll take a look at the map before we take off hiking through the land. We just came in this is north pointing this direction, so we're facing south right now, looking onto the grass here, the land. And to the east is Fisher's Peaks Mesa over there, where Trinidad sits below it. So we got this grassy area along the road. See the open spots? You can see the same thing on the aerial. So we're sitting about right here, and I'm going to take off hiking and I think go up in here and then along the base of this, and it'll just steadily bring me up till I get on this bench, and then I can come back up on this main, the highest point on the property, and we'll see what we can see over the whole land from there. 155 acres is a lot to try to cover. So again, we're sitting about right here. The map is north is towards me and south is this direction, and we're sitting right about here. And I go up into here and then steadily go uphill sideways along the hill here up to this round top mesa point, and then come up here on the highest point of the property, and hopefully we'll have good overviews. We'll be able to come out here on this point and look out over this direction of the land. It gets gentle down here with another valley area down in here. You can notice on the topo, on the aerial, you have all these meadowlands of grass. This is that gentle valley back off to what we'll be able to see when we get up here. So, alright, here we go. Okay, that's where we're starting from, and we're going to be walking. This is an old driveway cut coming, so you have a roughed-in driveway. It needs some repairs, but it wouldn't take much. And then you can get up in here and we're going to walk up this and see that grass area below the big peak, and walk that direction and head up on top of the highest point. Again, this direction south, and this is the bulk. All the property is this direction, most of it in that direction. There's where we park down there. We only come up a little ways on this drive cut, and it continues on and off the property. So you can't access it that way. You access it from down here, and you see the valley we're coming up over. The main road is right down there, and then it continues on way back over that direction. So on the map, aerial map, you can see this old road cut, and we're about right here. So the property, western property boundary, we're at the basically northwestern corner of the property here, and the western property boundary runs that direction and over the hill. Stay on the high side, and maybe we can see a little bit more. See the grass down there and benches. Lots of spider webs in here. Could go up that. That's not that far to go up that way. You can see this open grassy area on the aerial really well. We're at right now. Had some rains lately. Water just come rushing down, laying all that grass down. Piled all this up. So this is all part of it going this direction. I'm gonna go right there and around. Some more of it. It was just rushing off this bowl coming out of the trees there. It's Big bowl, it catches all, throws it all down there. Put a catch pond down there. Just put you some good rock in the dam. There's the road right down there that we parked on. It's on the far northwestern corner. And basically we're walking into the center of the property, going around that mound. The main mound that you see on the map, on the topo. And we're getting up a little bit higher now. You see over the valley a lot better. We're going up through here, and that's the highest point we're gonna eventually make it to. Okay, I hope I've been pushing record at the right time. I just find my camera on and off. Anyway, just for rewind, just in case, there's the road right down there that we parked on. It's on the far northwestern corner. And basically we're walking into the center of the property, going around that mound. The main mound that you see on the map, on the topo. And we're getting up a little bit higher now. You see over the valley a lot better. We're going up through here, and that's the highest point we're gonna eventually make it to. Highest elevation of the property is about 7,100 feet. If I remember correctly, looking at the topo, that'd be it up there. There's like some rock formations over there. We're basically, we're just heading in the middle of the land right now. And there's ranch house down there and stuff. We're coming up to that next little meadow, as you can see on the aerial. It's a big one, walking around just the lower base of the highest hill on the property. Okay, we've made it to the meadow. I was showing you when we first started. That's if I had the camera turned on. But again, we pulled off and parked here. Here's the northwestern corner. We are facing north, and I'll show you that in just a second. We came up here, across this field, out over here into this little grassy areas, then right up through, following this kind of open grass line to the big meadow area, about in the center of the property. Got a little further to go to get in the center. Maybe about right up in here would be center. And that'll be on the Hog's Back Ridge that we're going to go up on top of here in just a second. So we're going to continue on and come out here and then come back up on top of this highest point, looking over all the rest of the land. So now that you're oriented, this is north. Anytime you see the Spanish Peaks in this area while you're in Los Animas County, there to your north, and due north is just a little bit let's see, true north is towards the West Spanish Peak, and magnetic north is just to the right of the east, somewhere in there. So those peaks, they look about that size that you're seeing right now in the video when you're standing here. The cameras always mess up your depth perception and stuff, so you can see all the valley. That's where we came from. That's north, and then this is east, and then we got south this direction here. And we're going to be going up there. We're going to hike over to this little hilltop, look over that side, look out that way, and then come up this ridge to the top, and then back down to where we started. Came up from the meadow, second meadow that direction. It's a short walk, and here's one of those points on the topo for the highest points. Got a neat little rock formation up there. We'll go take a look at that, and hopefully we can see right now over the we will, more so as we go up in elevation. But all this canyon land, this big canyon, there's grass valley down bottom here, that's all in the southeast corner of this 155. We're standing almost in the middle, so that's where that Castle Rock is. Okay, I came down a level from Castle Rock here in the center of the property and started looking at the topo map. And this is Castle Rock in the center of the property, that circle. It's pretty close, center would be about right here. The pictures, the valley we're just looking at down this direction, that is going to be, we're right here on the edge, right out here somewhere, looking down this way. So that ridge over there is this ridge here, and that would be the meadow on the other side of it. I'm going to head up to Castle Rock here and take a view from all around up there and see what's going on there. I've only got so much time with these videos with the uploads and things. So again, that's east, and Trinidad, Colorado's right below the Fisher's Peak there. We're gonna go uphill here. With the rains in the past couple days, you got some elk coming down, sliding down the hill here. Looks like I've seen a few little deer tracks through here too. There's a nice one there. You can see that. Just chomping on down through there, sliding down the hill here, coming down from Castle Rock. Hey, oh, there's a nice. There's a nice freshy. Just blow it now. Got some good views, really good views. Lots of meadows stuff around too. It's a lot less scary on this side. All this area down here drops down. These rolling meadows and stuff in here are all a part of it. This is that main ridge heading basically northwest to the property. The highest point's over there, where we've been hiking. Just below it, you might be able to see the road. We parked way down there. And basically we walked along the bottom of that ridge, out in there, and across this meadow here, right below Castle Rock here. And yeah, this just leads off this way. You can see, oh my goodness, there's the gas well on the property. So there's, you see that nice valley back in there? Look how, you got this ridge right below our feet here. We'll go down there and look over that valley, all that valley. It's part of it. It's pretty. And then, wow, you get 360-degree views. This is the Highway 12 Cachara River Valley. Highway 12 runs down that valley. There's Taos Mountain, or actually Wheeler Peak, where Taos is located, New Mexico. We're looking into New Mexico. It's only about 4 miles as the crow flies that direction. And then you got the Sangre de Cristo Range to the west here. And that's what it looks like when you're standing here. All these views are much larger than what you see with the video camera. You come around to the west Spanish Peak and then the east Spanish Peak. Incredible. So I'm going to back out, give you a more wide angle flavor. Beautiful. You see the valley below. Okay, we're coming down off the Castle Rock Mesa there. It's like I say, it's like right in the center of the property. So you got about a quarter mile still this direction to go, essentially with a 155-acre square. And we're going to look at this far southwestern meadow area, and where you'll see this gas well that comes on the backside in here too. We're just looking at it from up there. Yeah, here's the road. You see the aerial. Oh yeah, I got a nice little couple catch ponds down in here too. And draw some things in. I don't believe you can use that access road, but that well over there is off the property. These little catch ponds are on, and then the eastern boundary line runs closer to the road down there. Okay, we're taking a look at the aerial again to show you where we're at. Castle Rock Mesa is that little white spot right there in the center of the property, just about. And we just come down the little plateau, and we're sitting on the edge of the rock, looking literally right over the gas well. You can see the little building there. We're looking right over that, and then to our left here, and looking this direction, you see the valley. So you've got catch pond here, catch pond there, and then the property line. See that gate right there? That's gated at the property line, and it goes across that meadow, and then there's a fence line. You can see another maybe shiny gate down there by that road. From that gate to the trees, about halfway between is the southeast property corner, and then it follows that fence line going up in the hill and over this hill over there. A good ways past, you see the gas well here. That's where we're sitting, and it's about 3/4 of a quarter mile. That direction is the southern property boundary. So then since we're in the center here, this property corner here, the southwestern property corner, is going to be, it's across that the southern line goes here over the hill, down across that gully, and then up in that little grassy meadow area right over there somewhere. See this grassy meadow area here? Here's that valley. Here's the grassy meadow area. There's the valley. There's that little grassy meadow area. So the western property boundary is over there. So that means this whole bowl in here with all this meadowed land and canyon land, and well, it's just good country there. Real nice stuff. And Castle Rock Mesa is right behind us here. Now looking at the topo from this same location, now you can tell a lot better where the property boundaries are. So again, halfway between that gate and these trees here and that meadow will be the southeastern property boundary, and then it travels from that point across the high point of the mesa directly across from us, but below us here's the gas well. That mesa over there, right on the very highest point, is the southern boundary line, dropping down into over here. And I think I can see a white marker pole or a fence. It's right on top of that other rock over there. That'd be the right close to the southwestern corner, at least the way I read this topo. And you know, you have to make these online on the web, so it's not going to be exact, but it's just down off the edge of that point I just showed you right over there. So like I say, and then you see this entire valley in here where the lines aren't so close. It's not as steep, and that's why you got this undulating property all in here. You see the undulating property, yeah, reference on the map. Okay, we're headed back up on top here. Just kind of wanted to catch this edge. You have a fresh animal track kicked up through here during these rains, or just for the past 24, 48 hours ago at the most now. Here's some really nice green grass area right down there in the bottom. Probably got some small pooling spots of water down there somewhere in that whole canyon. Here's Castle Rock. Okay, so the big bowl I've been showing you overlooking is to the south, that direction. And then we're coming up to the north, where we see north on top of the highest point too. There's the Spanish Peaks again. Okay, we've just been walking across the highest point on the property. As you can see, it's there's a lot of space up here, and there's a lot of trees, so you have to go to each side to get your 360 view look of things. So, come out here. There's a road that's on the northwestern corner of the property. You can see it down there. And see that white marker there? That's marking the western boundary, which I believe, again, runs down to that point down there. This is the upper end of the southwestern valley. And that valley all down in there. And the main road we come in on is right over there. It goes behind and up that valley, and you can catch little glimpses of it right there. And it comes around this hill to the property. Anyway, we're going to head back down to where we parked. Here's that first meadow we walked to, just not far from the truck. Going to head down here. We're going to have some fun going down the hill. Okay, right down there is where we parked. There's that other valley. Nice little ridge. So, yeah, now you can see where we parked. It's gonna make our way down this hill. So now we're getting ready to come out in the valley. First one we came to, and we're gonna be looking downhill. And then we walked over that little mound and continued around this big hill we just came off of, and went back to Castle Rock, and looked over the center of the property. So the western boundary comes along that upper portion of that hill out that way. That's where we come from. We're headed back to the truck now. Now we're back at the old road cut. First started looking at the map on the ground here, talking about going around that hill and back up. We came down that. Western boundary line's about up there, as far as you can see, is this little road cut goes. And there's our chariot of transportation and water. Hallelujah. We're coming back down to the gate here. It automatically opens when you leave. The accommodation to come in, and you go down. You go back through San Juan Plaza here. The actual road off of Highway 12, just coming out of Segundo, Colorado, a little bit from Ringo's. You got a grocery store, small mom and pop grocery store, gas down here at Ringo's, only about a quarter mile once you get out of the entrance here, half mile. And this is just a little neighborhood or remnants of an old, what was a town at one time, I would guess. There you go, east here, back to Trinidad, about 15-20 minutes. See, this is San Juan Plaza. County Road 43.6, or you can go west up into the mountains there for the lakes and all that kind of stuff.